Hey everybody, this is Jamie from Honey at the Hive. Today we are going over our family subjects that we are going to be doing together for this 2024-2025 school year. So if you're new here, again, I have 5 kids, ages from 11 down to 3. So this 2024-2025 school year, I will have a 6th grader, a 4th grader, a 2nd grader, and a kindergartner. So today our family subjects are going to be anything from Bible, life skills, some history, science, mainly for my 2nd grader, 4th grader, and 6th grader. My kindergartner might be in there, might hear some of it, but she's not expected to stay for any of this. So we're just going to go through this pile of books that I have right here, and I hope you find something. Okay, so I have a whole pile of books right here. We're going to start with just what's on top. This doesn't mean that we will actually get through every book that I have here, but this is the plan and this is what we're hoping for. So first I have some books that were actually recommended by other homeschool moms that I saw. This first one is Life Skills for Kids. I saw a bunch of people recommend the Life Skills for Teens. My kids aren't quite there yet, but I looked into the Life Skills for Kids and this looked like a really good book to start with. So some of the chapters are things like learning from failure, making good decisions, navigation skills, cooking, financial awareness. So this will be one that we alternate with this next one, which is Connoisseur Kids, which I learned about from Brighter Day Press. I'm pretty sure her name is Whitney. Brighter Day Press went through this with her kids and it looked super cute. So this is Etiquette, Manners, and Living Well for parents and their little ones. I looked through this book. I can do a flip through if anybody's interested in that. Just some chapters that they have in here are things like communication, table manners, tidiness, thinking of others, hygiene and grooming, and health. And in each chapter is broken down into different skills or things that they should practice. So for instance, with communication, there's things like eye contact. Posture is one I know of. Speaking clearly. And then at the end of each of those new traits that they learned, there's some sort of game that they can do together or with the parent if it's just one child to practice that new skill. So kind of like in a loop schedule, we will alternate between these two. And I think that will be really interesting to see what they learn from those. Next on the line of like character qualities, Bible. This is a printout I got that I am not even sure where it's from. Character Concepts Curriculum. Okay, so this is 45 essential character qualities. And all this is a list of character qualities. I'm pretty sure one of my kids drew on it. And it's got a definition of what that character quality is and then a Bible verse to go along with it. So like the first one is obedience, doing what is expected of me, cheerfully, immediately, and thoroughly. And then the Bible verse is Colossians 3:20. So this will be something that maybe, I don't know if we will just have one character quality a week. We will go through that, maybe try to memorize what the definition is, maybe even try to memorize that verse depending on what it is, and just move through this as we can. Okay, next we have, I have 2 of the Bible studies from, is this not Consumed Ministries. So we have actually gone through a couple of these before and we have always enjoyed them. These 2 are In the Garden, so a prayer Bible study for kids. And then the other one is Keep Thy Heart. And I have never gotten, I take that back. When I first started these, I got all of the like books per child, like towards their age level. I don't do that anymore. So what I do is just get the junior or the parent one and I'll read it. I'll ask the questions to the kids. They don't need to write anything down, but it just provides a dialogue for us as we go through whatever topic we're talking about, and they can read the Bible verses or I can do it we have really enjoyed these from Not Consumed, and we're just slowly working our way through all the ones that she has. So again, sort of in a loop type schedule. These won't be every day. Obviously, we won't do both these at the same time. We'll start with one and then get to the other, but we will probably alternate this with this book that I heard a bunch of wonderful things about, especially from Ashley from Grace and Grit. So this is the BJU Biblical Worldview, Basics for a Biblical Worldview. I am pretty certain that this is geared towards 6th grade. And it's just my oldest that's 6th grader this year. So I'm not gonna have her do this on her own. I did not get the workbook that goes with this or the teacher guide. I just got the textbook, I guess you call this. And just like with the other stuff, I am just gonna read through it and provide an opportunity for dialogue. I think there are questions in the back of each chapter, but this book just looked so good about shaping their worldview. Who is God and why should I care? Who am I? How should I spend my time? Again, if anybody's interested in a flip through, I'll be happy to do that, but I'm so excited about going through this with them. Okay, next on my list is our history for this year. We started last year with Not Grass, America the Beautiful, which I will do a review on that later. And this year we decided to go with Heritage Studies 5, again from BJU. So this is still American history again. So the chapter starts with America's first people and goes to a new millennium. We are gonna do this family style. So this again is geared toward 5th grade is what it is, Heritage Studies 5. So I'm not gonna use this as a specific history for any of my kids. We're gonna use it as family style. I did, however, get the activity manual for this, only 2 of them for my 2 oldest. So for my 6th grader and my 4th grader. I feel like they can both work through this. If I look through something and I feel like something is too hard for my 4th grader or too easy for my 6th grader or something that I will pick and choose what I want them to do. But I liked these 2 activity manuals. Again, I did not get the teacher guide for these. We will see how that goes, but in BJU's stuff, I'm not telling you not to get the teacher guide. I'm just, for us, if you look at the activity manual in all of them, at the bottom of the page, it shows you what lesson and what pages you're gonna read. So you know how to go back and forth between these 2 books. And so this will be a little reinforcement for our American history for this year. All right, we have a couple of options for our science for this year. We are moving through some of the Good and the Beautiful science units. So we've got 2 units that I started off with. I don't like to get all the units that we're gonna do for the whole year. So if we decide that we wanna change mid-year or after we finish these 2 and do a different science unit, we can totally do that. But for right now, I've got 2. We will see where we are in the school year when we finish these. So I have got motions and simple machines are one that I have. So this is sort of like the teacher's guide, I guess, what you read. And then I got the student journals. So student journals say they're, again, grades 3 through 6. I got one for my 2nd grader, my 4th grader, and my 6th grader. So they will all have one. Last year, my soon-to-be 2nd grader, who was in 1st, didn't have one of these. And there were so many of the activities that he could have done and would have enjoyed doing if I had gotten him one. So this year we went ahead and got him one of these. I do always get the book packs with the Good and the Beautiful science units. If you are not getting the book packs with their science unit, you are missing out. My kids love these. So the books for this one come Motion and Sports, and then The Story of Invention. This I am so excited about because my oldest is on a kick of always asking, Mom, who invented this? Who invented that? So it's got things like the telephone, the airplane, batteries, railways. She's gonna love this book. Then we also have the bird unit. So with this one, here is your main spine here, which is a lot thicker than the simple motions and machines. So this might take a little bit longer. I did get the student journals for all 3, 6th, 4th, and 2nd grader. But I also got their new science journal for, just as for littles. So this one will be for my kindergartner. These are so cute. So if you look at them, they're split up quite like the student journals are. So the student journals, you open and it tells you this is for lesson 1, this is for lesson 2, this is your activity for lesson 3. Well, same thing here. So you have this for lesson 1, a coloring page. You have lesson 2, and then she can just have an activity that she does while her siblings are doing their activities, which I think is going to be thrilling for her because she loves doing schoolwork with her older siblings. Again, we got the book pack. So Songbird Study and Mission Migration, which they will also love. Okay, the last thing I have here is something I am so excited about. I have never done one of these, but I saw another mom talk about this that she had done with her kids. I think she did it last year. Because this is an election year and it's the first one that my kids are old enough to really take in the process, really learn about what's going on. Sonlight has the cutest US elections lap book. So what this is, they actually will go through, again, I can do a flip through of this and kind of give you more in detail if anybody's interested in what that is. There is a US elections booklet. It's got information that they read, and as they read through it, they will then put together a book about all the information that they've learned. So this comes already made like this, and then they will paste stuff, write stuff, whatever they're instructed to do to make their own lap book about the US elections. I got this for my oldest too, so 6th grader and 4th grader. To be totally honest, I probably should have just done it for my 2nd grader also, which I may go back and order a 3rd. I think this will be really valuable, especially in this time of year, to kind of walk through our kids what exactly is going on, how they can follow along, what this process looks like. I'm going to try to get this done earlier in the year so that by the time the things are happening and the election is here, they already have that head knowledge of, oh yeah, this is what we learned about. This is what this is. And it'll be just really valuable for them. Okay, that's it for our family subjects for the 2024-2025 school year. I hope you guys got some ideas or liked some things that you saw. Again, if anybody wants any specific flip throughs of any of these books or curriculum choices, I'll be happy to do any of that. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. I am going to be having 6th grade curriculum choices for individual work, again 4th grade, 2nd grade, and kindergarten, and I'm really excited about the things we got. If you're like me, a homeschool mom, this is like Christmas when you get curriculum in, so I will put those videos up soon, and I will also get up reviews from last year's our hits and our misses, what we loved and didn't. So subscribe, stick around. We hope this channel is a blessing to you.